There's no doubt Apple smart keyboard cases burn a hole in your pocket. And in this video, I'm going to show you two budget alternatives you can use that give you the same functionality. Here in front of me, I have not one, but two different cases by a company called Chesona. Now the Apple keyboard smart case will set you back £140 in the UK and $159 in the US. However, these two I have in front of me at the time of this recording are $60 and $40. And there are also currently coupons on them as well. So hurry up, click my Amazon affiliate link and take advantage, assuming you like what you see, of course. So rather than me going on and on, let's unbox them and have a quick look. While I take these out of the box, both of these two have different use cases. No pun intended, of course. One can be used as a laptop and the other as a case style. This is the $60 case and this is the $40 case. So let's go ahead and open these up. And there we go, that's both of these cases. So we have the iPad laptop style case, as I'm going to refer to this one, and just the iPad case with a multifunctioning keyboard. So let's go ahead and look at this one first. So I'm just going to pop this to the side and we're going to take a look at this one. So this one is just a standard case. I'm not going to go through the user guide, that's just here, but we're going to have a look at the actual case itself. So this opens up like this, which folds into a laptop, I guess, a similar sort of standard style to a laptop. You can rotate the case and close it. And just before I continue, I'm going to insert the iPad. So I'm just going to pop that down here. There we go. It clips in nice and easy, feels fairly secure. And now when you push down on it, it feels like it's not going to push back up. So that's the iPad locked in. If I shut it down again, you can see you can just about get the camera in the back there. So this is designed for multi-generation, so it might not just be the same in terms of all the iPads, but you can see that works there. And you've got some rubber feet on the back and bottom to stop it moving around. So you have access to the Lightning port and a USB port for charging the keyboard. The only thing I will say about this is when going back, if you tilt the case back too far, it starts tilting back by itself. So just keep that one in mind when you're doing that. But I mean, overall, you can tilt it to a fairly decent angle, and that's quite a comfortable viewing angle right here. So let's go ahead and jump into the iPad. So we go ahead and turn the iPad stand on just by this button here, and you can see the charger light has come on, but we're going to go ahead and pair this. So we go to Bluetooth, and now it's searching for the devices. To put the iPad into pairing mode, you press Function and C. You can probably see it is quite prone to some greasy fingers, I guess. So make sure your hands are clean when you're using this, but it pops up on the screen and we're just going to connect to it anyway. And that's connected. You can have a quick look here and you can see the little cursor that's on here. So there's a software update available and you can click that. It uses the gestures, so we can swipe across and you can search, and just generally overall typing on the keyboard is fine, really. I mean, it works just as you would expect with a normal keyboard. Your volume buttons work as expected. You do have a backlight keyboard, so on here you can use this. So yeah, I mean, overall I think this is fairly decent. This goes back to the home screen, so it's like pressing this button for $60. If you're looking for an iPad style case, I think this is quite good. So now we have the iPad case, more like the smart keyboard style. So we open this up and we bring this forward. This does have the option to adjust, so you can sit this like this. But what I'm going to quickly do is pop the iPad in so we get the more realistic expectation of how it's going to work. So to pop the iPad in, you just go ahead and slide that in. This is actually quite a snug fit and it's quite nice in terms of how this sits in. You have the iPad pencil slot just here. And in terms of getting this to sit, you would just set it up on here like this, like so. Now, I'm not sure if I've got this right, but this seems to sit a little bit over the keyboard for it to feel a bit more sturdy. If I was to sit it back just that little bit more, it sits, but I'm not convinced. Oh, maybe it's not too bad actually, maybe it's just me. So you can sit that in there. The iPad screen is more of an upright angle rather than a downward angle. So having played around with this a little bit further, it actually found that the keyboard comes off. So the keyboard itself can be moved wherever you want. And once you reveal the keyboard, you can see there are 3 different slots that you can use. So you can adjust this to any angle you want. And they've got a little groove on them, so they're fairly sturdy where they are. So if you put them just there, you can pop the keyboard all the way close up to it if you want, and you can go ahead and work. So it's fairly comfortable in the position it's in, and it works as you would expect it to. What I'm going to quickly do is turn the keyboard on. It's already found it, so I'm just going to join a Bluetooth keyboard, and there we go, it's now connected. Pretty much like the other one, you have the gestures you can use, you can flick between applications, and then you have the little button at the top to go back to the home page, which is function, and that one. So again, all the function buttons work at the top, pressing FN and then the button, but normally these would work as a keyboard. So if I search for notes, and then you can use the mouse to go into notes, and you can see within the notes you can type in hello 1 2 3 4. That's all done there. Again, fairly good in terms of it seems to be fairly sturdy. You can also bring this forward, so if you don't want to use it as on the keyboard itself, you can use it as the tablet. They seem to be really the only 2 positions you can keep this in. You might want to keep that there if you want. If you just want to use the trackpad, you can do. So there are a few different options, and you can use it just here as well on the last one. So all in all, again, for $40, and overall, again, it's a bit prone to fingerprints, but it's fairly decent looking in terms of how it works and what it is. I hope you found this video useful. Let me know which case you would choose. I've also popped a promo code down in the description below with my affiliate link, so feel free to use them. This is Inside Wire, and I'll see you in the next one.